It all started in the quiet hours of the night, when Michael Adetola stopped breathing. 2:17 in the morning.
The monitor flatlined. No pulse. No measurable brain activity. Nothing. They had done everything right. Chest compressions rotated. Epinephrine administered.
1, 2,
Defibrillator
3,
used.
4, 5,
Repeatedly.
stay with me.
Nothing
6,
held.
7,
The
8,
heart
9,
refused.
10, come
The
on.
monitor finally
11,
flattened
12,
into a
13,
single,
stay.
unbroken line. Doctors sighed. Nurses nodded. They covered him with a white cloth. Clinical confirmation. He was dead. And that should have been the end. But it wasn't. Because Michael heard something, not with ears but with awareness. A whisper from a doctor, soft, private. "I can't believe we lost him." And Michael heard it. What happened next cannot be measured in time. A near-death experience, an NDE, unfolded in the twinkle of an eye. He didn't see fire. He didn't see angels. He didn't see light or darkness. He saw clarity, awareness without weight. He saw his body lying still, the white sheet over him, the beeping machines, the nurse adjusting the sheet. He knew the room was still. He knew they had stopped trying. He knew what time it was, 2:17. And then, his consciousness shifted somewhere else. Not forward, backward, into memory. 3 years earlier, the same hospital. His mother was dying, frail, quiet, alone in her hospital bed. She asked a nurse to bring her paper. Alone, she closed her eyes, took a deep breath, and began to write. Not for show, not for miracles, for her son. She prayed in ink. That pride wouldn't blind him. That life wouldn't harden him. That one day he would understand. She wrote, "Michael, I know you don't believe the things I believe, but I believe in you." She wrote about his stubbornness, his distance, strength that refused tenderness. "I am praying over you, always." And finally, "I will see you again, my stubborn son." She folded the paper carefully, placed it with her personal belongings, boxed, labeled, stored by the hospital after her passing, forgotten, untouched for 3 years. While Michael hovered outside his body, he saw his own life. Every careless word, every missed call, every apology never made, not as punishment, not as guilt, but as weight. Weight he had carried without realizing it. Nothing disappears. Nothing. When he returned 27 minutes later, his lungs screamed for air. His mind staggered back into the world. Chaos erupted. Machines beeped. Nurses shouted. Doctors pressed on his chest. Hands everywhere. But he didn't panic. He didn't shout. When he opened his eyes, he looked around.
My mother left something here.
He said softly. No one understood. They assumed delirium. "I need it," he repeated. The staff checked hospital archives. Boxes and logs were searched. Old storage rooms accessed. After hours, they found it. A box under his mother's name. They brought it into the room. But close, personal effects, documents, and there it was, a folded letter, unopened, exactly where he said it would be. He didn't open it at first. He just held it, felt it, knew the pauses, the hesitations,
I needed
the prayers
this
pressed between the lines. That was the proof.
more
Not
than I
magic,
knew.
not coincidence. Something only he could know and only she could have written. After that, he carried the understanding with him. Every word spoken, every word left unsaid, every missed connection. He saw it all. Nothing lost. Nothing disappeared. He came back different, softer, quieter, patient. Apologies he had never made, now delivered. Calls ignored, now returned. Words once dismissed, now remembered. He visited his mother's grave, not to question, not to demand answers, but to thank. When asked what it felt like to die, Michael says,
"It was clarity, a near-death experience I can't explain, but I will never forget. Life's weight, all I ignored, I saw it."
And now here's what's coming next. A story of a lady whose father died and came to her in a dream with a message so personal, so real, that it will change how she sees life. Do you want to hear it? Subscribe now. Click the bell. You won't want to miss this. Thanks for watching.